And welcome back, everybody, to Planet Crafter. I did a live stream where I played this for like 4 hours, and when I uploaded this video, it did well. I also like playing this game, so I thought I will make maybe a couple hour video and do a part two, just going over with what we where we left off and what I like to do going forward when I play Planet Crafter. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and back into the live stream. That was the one that I chose for this one. Um, I have the moon as an option, but I don't have toxic. This was I was beta testing their toxic world. To be honest, you can do those ones. They're perfectly fine. But one, you want to do this one first because it's the main one. Second, the other ones aren't very different. At least not in my opinion. So let's go ahead and load up. There's slight differences. Like toxic, the toxicity world has a little more stuff and stuff like that, but the other ones don't really. But the moon doesn't really. It looks slightly different, but that's about it. Okay, so I just got the ability to make the larger rooms. So that's what I did because I like having the larger rooms because you don't get this in it. So because of that, I'm going to slowly move things over there. And then I'm going to switch this into a larger room. So still keep it. And then the upstairs isn't really as necessary because the upstairs only is necessary here until I get the upgraded rooms and stuff. So I've already got the the plant growers that go outside. As we can see right over there. So the only thing I have the large power plants and stuff. So the only thing I'm waiting for is the heating units that go outside instead that are really big. And then the upstairs is kind of unnecessary, really. I like to have everything kind of on the first floor, all access, kind of like this, where I just have like alcoves for the other parts. There will also be the lab, which I have now. I have the bio lab, so we're gonna work on that. Those are the two main things we'll work on. I'm gonna turn this into one of these, and then I'm going to add the bio lab. Now, unfortunately, in this game, you can only deconstruct and reconstruct, so we can't actually move any of this stuff over. It would also, be nice if I could just turn this into one of the bigger ones, but that is okay. It's not going to hurt anything. It just takes a little bit of time. I could have done it off camera, but just in case somebody wanted to see how they needed to do this. Well, unfortunately, this is how you need to do it. And I'm gonna end up with a lot of materials all over the ground. I'm just gonna start with this stuff to begin with, and then we'll actually go from there. So now I'm going to reconstruct my door. And because this will only be a temporary door, I'm not worried about actually, I'll get rid of it. But I'm not going to put stairs there because it's only going to be a temporary door. We actually, as well, I don't need to create any of this stuff over here. I just needed the door just in case I need to get out. So really, we're going to start creating the lockers and putting everything in lockers. And these lockers are probably going to stay over here anyways, because I like to have a lot of lockers so that there's a lot of materials in this game. So it makes sense, I guess. And they do have a function where you can build multiple, so that is helpful. Alright, so we're going to build a bunch of these. Okay, or 3. We're going to build 3 because that's all I had items for. Oopsie. Actually, let's get rid of you. Oh, wait, there we go. Okay, inventory full. I'm going to make a few more. Because let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to need at least that. So let's keep going here. I need to grab more iron though. Okay, so for now, why don't we put some stuff away here. Anything that's not iron, really. I do need that. Let's consume that. Let's keep grabbing stuff here. Let's see. I guess let's just put everything over there for now. These are the real ones I wish I could move because I don't want to restart them and everything. But, you know, until or if they ever made that, we're going to move them. I'm actually going to hold off on that too because, again, this room isn't going anywhere. I am going to still have it. I'm going to have both because the space eventually gets needed. So really, realistically, we're just moving stuff over for now. Okay, I think that should be good for now. I don't really care how I set these up because I am going to shuffle everything around anyways, so it's fine. Those are big ones that are full up. Almost done. Okay. So I'm just going to put this stuff away so I have room for the incoming stuff. Alright, so now we'll do that, that, that. And then we will come up here. I need to grab a couple of these. Oh, don't do this. Why are you not connecting? I wonder if it's because I have these. Now we're going to have to figure out why we're going to have issues with this. See, because that should connect. Oh. Unless those are the reason why it's not connecting? Which is weird. Okay, let's see. If that was the reason. That was the reason, okay. That was weird, I don't know why that was like that. So now we can deconstruct this door. And then we'll put a door back where we were. And then put the stairs too. And because I don't like them just free form like this, even though it doesn't matter, I'm going to those there. One there. No. Yeah. One there. One there. And yeah, that's good. At least then it makes me feel like it's kind of on something. So that it kind of works right. See, now we have nice open space all right here. Now, actually, I might want to keep everything over here and the door and entertainment stuff against this wall and leave this one open so that I could build the biolab over here. And then more advanced stuff could go over in that corner. Yeah, the only option is, do I want the door here? Yeah, because I'll put a door here, I think. Let's go here. Take you and you. And consume you and you. Because, yeah, I'd like to have a back door as well. Yeah, because the lab also could have a door. So I need 2 osmium. I don't think I have the osmium. I have to go get it. Nope, I do. Yay. Alright. I think 3. Yeah, and an aluminum. Okay. So now, let's build. Not there. There. See, I wish we didn't even have this. Like, even these are kind of annoying, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't think you can even build doors in this one, though. Well, Because I could build it. Oh, yeah, you can. I could just build a back door here. And then that may make a little more sense than over here. Trying to decide. Actually, no, I do like I like the door here. I don't. No, let's move it back over here. Let me see how I feel about this. Sorry, I'm being indecisive here. I'm just trying to get a good feng shui. I like the room I enter in to be in the same room that has the majority of my storage, because when you're running in and out, you want to be able to access storage pretty quickly. So it's function over form, I guess. And the lab will get its own stuff eventually too, especially as we need things. So I like to put my growers over here, which is actually going to happen soon. The food growers here. I would like the level 2, but I think we still have a little while before the level 2s. So I'm going to have to wait. Let's get the growers going back in again. Maybe on this side. Or in the back here. Because I think I'm going to keep... I like to have this open for some storage and the butterfly stuff too. So let's put them here. Nope, I don't need another water. Oh, I think I have to go out and get water. I do. That's okay. Wee. Whoa, stop running. Why are you running? Alright. And then, of course, I'm going to have more eventually, too. That'll also happen when I get the second ones. Because you do need some plants for making things. I think eggplants and mushrooms are the two you really need. And then beans are probably the best food you want. Just because they give you the most. Okay, so... yeah, I'm still indecisive about that. I could always put... because I also like the flow of this being right there too. So I could always move that over there. And this uses space for later. Oof, what is going on? Another one. So, and then what I also like to do is, so there's 3 main areas I like to have bases. Spoiler alert if anybody has not seen this game. You see where those lights are? That's a very large down ship. That's a good area to also have a base. It is just far enough to be kind of a pain from this base. So, and again, I used to build my base way up there. So having a base over there was helpful too. And then there's the the perpetual night area. That's close to the lava area, and I like to have a base over there too, among others. Oh, jetpack level 5. That's what good stuff. Um, hmm. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna move it back. I know, I'm indecisive. And both work perfectly fine. But, I don't know. We'll do this that way. Then generally I like to have this. I know a lot of people, I would assume a lot of people don't like to have this close to the front door. But it gets used a lot. And I'll put the other one over here. I'll put this one over here. So I need 3 aluminum. Let's just wait. There we go. 3 aluminum. Magnesium and silicone. And then we'll put the other one over here. And then we'll put more iron. Let's grab all of that for now. And some of this. And some of this. Because we're going to build a bunch of the stuff back here, like the table. And the infotainment screens. Which one is this one? I like to have this one kind of not in front of the table because I want to see all of those measurements going. We need a lot of biomass and a lot more oxygen. And then we can put this one over here because you really only need to see the middle part, but with your progress chart there. So let me grab coal, iron. Let's grab this. I don't know why it started on a tilt like that. And actually, yeah, we're going to reposition that first one. We want it like that. Did it too. Why? See, I have the advanced maker in my way, kind of. So I'm trying to do that. Let me do it on my mouse instead. It might be easier. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so now let's get the monitors. What we need for these. Now the only bad part with this is eventually you have a 4th monitor, the GPS map, and then that's going to throw that off. I'm going to need another desk, but for now, I'll just do it this way. And let's do it with the mouse again here. Okay, so let's see where we're at here. Food, let's look for the 2nd level food. Water, the fire, or the heat one is coming. Not very soon because I need more oxygen. I actually don't see. Oh, is it a biomass that gets you the second level feeder? It is. And it is way away. 35. Let's consume you and you. Okay, so yeah, it's still a ways away. I'm going to just leave with those two right there. So yeah, these ones will get recreated for plants over there. I think I need a bunch over here too. So I'm going to need a lot more iron. I think I'm running low on iron. Comparatively, at least, until what I need. So I'm going to do 2 for now, I guess, then. Just like I had it. But it's going to go to like 5, mostly because you get a lot of plants in this game, and I have never needed to use them all. Let's build 3. I know people will say you need them all, but I have never needed them all. It is so much, so much. I mean, look at that. I don't know how. I mean, I know eventually you need a lot of planet growth and stuff, so you need these. But I've been pretty far, and I still have not needed those. Oh my god, what just happened there? I hung myself up there. I'm gonna destroy that one. It's just not necessary. Oh, there was more iron here. So this one will be these. Or no. Let's take those back. This will be just bio, because we're going to start getting like fertilizer and things like that. So we'll have a dedicated room for that one. And then this will just be overflow plants and seeds. Okay, so that's good. Oh. Okay. I'm actually going to slide these all the way over to here, since I put the door over here, just to put everything closer. Like this one is already done and emptied. Let's put you here. And then now I need to decide, do I want to have my miscellaneous stuff in the first one, or do I want just to start with materials? I like to have my miscellaneous first because it's usually the one I'm most in and out of. So these, I'm just going to stick them in miscellaneous. I know I had them out before, but I really don't like them. They're kind of an eyesore. And then we'll put aluminum and super alloys here. Then titanium and iron here. Then silicone, magnesium, and cobalt in there. And then uranium and iridium here. go miscellaneous. So quartz and suits. I like to put sulfur here because it gets used a lot in bio. So put that there. There you go. There you go. That one is going to need more stuff. So eventually, like, a lot of this stuff I get so much of, I'll end up having like a separate locker for everything. Eventually. Especially because I like to have a lot of iron available. And you get a lot of aluminum and a lot of, well, not a lot of super alloy. Super alloy might be one of the more problematic ones. Because it is uncommon drops of meteors, which makes it harder to get. There are caves for it, but they're even limited, and the drills do help, but you really need the second level drill in order to get the good stuff. Otherwise, you'll just get these materials, just random regular materials. Which is why you don't see me actually building the drills yet, even though you can if you like. We will have another one because also the iridium and uranium will be very lot, and I'll need more space. Alright, so then I need a food one, which I should have put over here, I guess. What do I want to do? I could put food right here. Or right here. It's fine right here, I guess. Nope, it'd help if I had on my iron. That there. Okay. And then we'll put food and water here. Might be easier. I'm gonna need some water, some food, and some oxygen. Because we're probably gonna have to go out and look for stuff soon. So I do want to take this water out. So our biggest concern is oxygen. So we need to figure out what we can make that'll give us the most oxygen. And start making quite a bit of that. I do want to make the backpack first. I think it's in this one. So I currently have the T4, so the T5 needs 2 super alloys and a titanium. Or 3 super, was that 3 super alloys? I think it was 3. I'm going to go with 3. And a titanium. We can get rid of this now. Unpin. Also, what else is there? Is there anything else I need? I don't really need it upstairs right now. I can just sit the way it is. Ooh, when we have rain outside. It's raining. Okay, that's good. Now we are at full. I'm pretty sure that's the same capacity as the lockers now. Yes. So that's good. I have my jetpack already. I already have that. So I have everything I need per se. And we don't have the vehicle bay yet, right? So I think the best way for us to get, for me to get oxygen right now is to build a rocket ship for oxygen to multiply it. So let's do that. And I need more alloy. So we will do what I think I was working on, which was going back there. And wow, I didn't realize how dark it gets. Man, even though I know this is probably the better spot to put a door, I really don't like that having a door there. I'd rather have a door here. But the food is there as well. Also, when I come in, yeah, let's just put the door back here. And I need 4 titanium, or no, I need a couple of titanium. Yeah, 1 for the door, 1 for the stairs, and titanium, and, I'm sorry, iron, titanium, and a silicone. So let's do this. That. That. And let's head over here. Yeah, I don't think I got everything out of the wreckage in the middle of this area. So we'll also get all that we can. You have to watch some gaps. If you try and float past too big of a gap, it'll drop you. I do want to get some more aluminum too. It's always good to grab. I don't know if on this back side how many, if there's any super alloys. I think that's going to be too far to go. So, let's see. Okay. Let's do this. And just give me 1 second. I have to plug in my headset. And I did not remember to charge it. Okay. There we go. And let's keep going with the super alloys that we can find, at least. I know there's one over there that has a rock that's downed. Let's see if there's anything this way. There we go. Yeah, now one thing you start finding in areas is super alloy rods and containers, which you can then eventually break down back to their original components, and it gives you quite a few super alloys, because you don't always need super alloy rocks, but you do often need super alloy itself when you're making stuff. So there's that. Let's grab all this and remove this so we know we got it. And this. That. Yeah, I like to deconstruct anything I can. Otherwise, you end up like, oh, did I get that? And then running in or out with what you got it. And back and forth. Water. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff left still. Mostly all just regular material. I can't get rid of that yet. So now we'll just take everything and go back, and we can come back. Super alloys a little more important right now. Let's see if I can make this. Yeah. Okay, good. Ooh, hello. Let's head this way. Doesn't really matter how we get there, we just want to go back to the front. Cleaned out this spaceship, and I think I cleaned out the other one too. That one doesn't, this one is doesn't really have a whole lot, and that one over there, you pretty much use up all the stuff. Alrighty, so now that we're back here, how are these doing? Hey, okay. So, take all of these, those. We can come over here, do this. Ooh, that's the other reason. So we also want to start a rocket ship so that we can send out the GPS rockets, which will allow us to view the map, which is fine. It's helpful when you first start out, but once you kind of already know the game, it's only semi-helpful. But it still does get referenced every now and then. Yes. No. Ooh, and now the vehicle station. Vehicle station's good. We're going to take you. Put in these three, and then these over here, and then we need 3 titanium and 3 iron. Alrighty. I need more water, which is fine. I can get right here. Okay, let's see, where do we want to build our rocket area? That's a good question. I like to keep it somewhat close by. I don't want to have to fly far away just to build a rocket. So let's do it here, if I can. And we lost power. That's not good. Okay. What do I need? There's 3 super alloys. Yeah, so now I kind of want the stairs back. because I want to go up to the roof. If I even have place on the roof. Let's see. Instead, let's put it here, because I think that roof is getting awfully full. Oh, I forgot the rod. If we kind of just slide this way, you can do this, and we can do this. And I keep wanting to hit trigger because it's that way in a different game. Okay, so, and how much power did that really set us back? We still have about 75. Ooh, it's 55, wow. Oh, so is the grass spreaders. Oh, but that's 4 grass spreaders. And 6 heaters. Okay, well the biolab's 40. That's a little rough too. Doesn't matter. It'll get even better once we get like the next power plant, which is kind of ridiculous. This one. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to want to undo that, and we want to come up here and hit this and do this. So oxygen is our big one that we need. Wait a second here. Pressure multiplier. No, I don't have the oxygen one yet. That's not good. I only have 3. I think we should start with the GPS. So I need another compass. We're going to do this. Because I'm probably going to... Oh. Ew, I can only pin 1. If I want to have multiple, it takes later. Okay, let's do the GPS first. I don't have any more rockets, do I? Or no, I think I did. I think I had like 1 left. I do. You find these a lot in places, so I don't really want to make them if I don't have to. There is an abundance of them. I need the compass chip, which needs 2 aluminum, a silicone, and a magnesium. Okay. And then just the 2 super alloys. Alright, let's go send off this rocket. That way we have GPS going. So I don't know which one I needed more. So I'm going to just assume I need all. So we're out of rockets, so that does put a bummer on stuff. And I don't specifically know where rockets are. I'm pretty sure you can find some over in the other broken down ship over here. See? Big broken down ship. So let's go that way. So yeah, this ship was kind of under development when I started playing. I think you can now get into the helm area, that area up the top that had actual lights in it. You couldn't at first. You could only look in there and wonder. But now you can actually see in there, or go in there. So since we're here, let's start grabbing stuff to build the base. Oh, I need, if I want to build it correctly, I need 2 super alloys. Luckily, I know how to get them. So there is a cave against this wall. Is it right over there? That has super alloys in it. So that leads to the sulfur area, which also has super alloy in it. And I like to put a little outpost in there. So let's do one of those. Let's grab a couple of iron while we're out here. And I think I need iron and a silicone for a door. And a titanium. How many titanium did I grab? I grabbed 2, so we're good on the titanium. Not a magnesium. Iron. And a silicone. And that's enough to get us a little area back here. This is a good area for super alloy. At first, this also has okay amounts of aluminum. This is like the sulfur area. This is like, besides caves, this is the main way you can get sulfur. So there is that. And then once you're over here in the clearing, a lot of this area all has super alloys behind the dust clouds. So let's build a little base here. And a door. And go in. And come out. And go in here. Is there anything I really need in this one? I do need more osmium, sorta. I guess I can grab a little bit. You just don't need a lot of this. The sulfur is actually almost more important than that. Excuse me. Oh, and that's all that's in this cave, huh? I thought this went back further, but I guess not. So, here we go. And yep, just keep collecting the super alloys that are around here. See, and now again, because only some of the meteor strikes will lay out super alloy, and of course it doesn't come back. I don't know if the other stuff does either, but super alloys do not come back. You do get kind of limited on the amount you have. I've never specifically ran out, but again, I have had to take like poles that I found and deconstruct them just so that I have enough super alloy. If there are better ways, somebody can tell me in the comments or something. And we're almost full, so let's just grab a couple of these. I'm gonna hit this base. I just want to see what's in. Take a peek in here and see if there's anything super interesting. Not really super interesting. So let's just grab some air real quick. And then sometimes I'll even put like a little locker here just for some overflow stuff that I don't really need at my base, but I might be handy to have. It's really not necessary right now. So I could just take what I need with me and head back to base. We're actually going, because we're going to head back to our base. Oh, no. I'm sorry. The reason we were doing this is so that we could build the base over here. So I'm probably going to need to drop stuff in order to have room for the stuff I need to build a base. So, like, I need 3 iron, 3 titanium. I need 4, 4, and 1 silicone. So yeah, some of that stuff's going to get dropped. So I can do that. But we'll pick it up. So it'll be fine. I like to build this one high up. I used to build it right next to the ship. It always seemed awkward though. The first one I ever built over by here, I built like way up here and it felt like it fit so much better. So we're probably going to put one up this hill. Just so we're out of the way. Alright, yeah, so I need 4 and 4. And we're going to use probably this locker to store the stuff to hold on to. Or not, because it's full. Alright, so I guess let's just start dropping stuff in. I can consume you and you, and one of you, which will help. And then we'll just drop, 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 and then we'll pick up some titanium and iron and 1 silicone. Two, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, 1, all set. And actually this base ended up being like kind of my major base. Which it might do the same again. Let's grab some more iron so I can build stairs. And locker. So I'm going to need a bunch of iron actually. Okay. I think that's enough. Let's see. Yeah, it should be enough. 2 for stairs and 3 for a locker. See, the only other concern is when I used to build over here, it was kind of in an area that had regular resources. A lot of regular resources. And up there may not have as much. But it's more centralized, especially if I want to go to the ice area. It's in a better spot, but it's in a not better spot as well. Oh, it's so bright in here. Okay, let's transfer it. Not you. Okay. Done and dusted. Let's make this look a little more in place and put one of these on it. At least. I don't like where I put it either, though. Okay, so I am going to want stuff over here, but for right now, let's head into the ship. Let's start pulling stuff out of here. I don't think there's anything out here that we really need. How do I do my flashlight here? There we go. So this place is large-ish. So we will try and cover everywhere here. Oh, I've already been here. Why is it already like that? There we go. I felt like there was something else that just showed up there. I really don't like the suits. They put it's like they felt like adding just like a ton of suits in the game once they're like, hey, we got suits. Alright, just throw them everywhere. Oh yeah, because I must have filled that with iron because I had way too much iron on me. So yeah, definitely been here already. But now we're going to play cleanup and do that exact thing. Inventory useful. Wow, why is it showing like an echo of that box? Okay. So let's head back and drop this stuff off. At least I hope there's a rocket in this. I thought there was. I could be wrong. Okay. Toss this stuff over here. With the exception of you. Let's grab a couple of these desk, this one as well, because we do want at least the computer that allows us to examine microchips, which is this one. I need to grab a silicone. If you're going to be out here and grab one, you also grab two. See if there's anything interesting in this meteorite. Doesn't look like it. No, there is just the normal stuff. Also, sometimes you can get aluminum in the meteorites too. And then, of course, the ones that you can pull down by rockets, which gives you iridium and uranium. As soon as this stops shaking. Gotcha. You? No. You? No. You? I need water, and I'm out of water. Not good. There's the other one we need, which is this. So we need a compass. Okay, and then what do I need for this? I just need a super alloy and an aluminum. Do that. Do this. We'll put it over here on a somewhat flat surface. Okay. So I can start generating water, hopefully in time for me to not die. I think we're okay though. So I have not really explored this way, because for most of my game playing, this area didn't exist. So it is possible that this area is a really great place to build a base. And I probably should, but I don't know that yet. Did we just have a meteor storm? Is this one going to be like super alloys or something? It is going all over the place, so it is possible. They look like regular. Again, never really been over here, but this might be one of those places I don't go to yet. Until I have the rover. And hopefully there's a water and a water maker now. Or the rain catcher or whatever. Nope, not yet. That's not good. Could run all the way over back to base, but I really don't want to. Alright, so we also need this. So I need this. So I need an iron, and I'm about to die from water loss. Great. And I ended up right back where I was. Also great. Okay. And now I should have enough for another time. So let's build this. Oh, it doesn't work where I want it now. That's right, we can put it in this corner. Alright, compass. 2 aluminum and a silicone. I may not have the 2 aluminum. I do. I do not have the silicone though. So let's go grab that real quick. Oh, oops, I forgot my sulfur. Don't really need magnesium. At least the meteor drops some of this stuff. I'll just grab this off because it's easy to grab. And it did drop an aluminum. Yeah, look at that. Okay. How are we doing here? A little more space left. Might be it. Yep. Yikes. Okay. So like I said, see, now we can see the map. I can only zoom out a little bit because I only have one rocket. But I can move around. I need water again. So let's head back out here. Grab these. Consume. Alright. So now that I have a bunch of raw material, let's take this. Do that for now. Have I been all through this ship? I didn't think I made it all the way through. Lermoderma seeds. Okay, destroy this. Just seeds. Which technically could be left. But I don't like to leave stuff. If I leave stuff, then I forget if I went and got stuff. So I don't like to. Okay. Alright. See, there's a rocket. I knew we'd find a rocket. A rocklet. Yeah, let's take some of this stuff. Alright, let's head back. So, let's see. Alright, well, let's head back. Not that way. Let's go. Nope, not that way either. This way. Okay, so now I have a rocket. I could just go back. Yeah, let's go ahead. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. I love the scenery in this game, though. The planets and stuff. Look at that. There was originally discussions if you're on Mars or not, but now there isn't. These planets are. This is a different ecosystem, exoplanet. So I need 3 silicone to make. This is the pressure one. Pressure's actually going pretty fast. Heat could use one. So maybe we'll do heat instead. Because I think that was the pressure one. I think the heat one is cobalt. It is. So let's go in here. Here. Actually, most of this stuff needs to go in other places. Mining speed 4. Blueprint pinning 2. That's good. And a map information rocket. So that actually shows you things on the map, which can be helpful as well. Beans. Gotta get them beans. Let's first put these away. And this away. Then let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. But we don't need to do all 9. Just 8. Sorry, I'm just switching over the alphabetical order of things. These can go this, this. Okay, and that. This, that. Okay, and then we will go here. Oops. The aluminum. Nope. Yep. Then here. I need just 2 super alloy and then 3 cobalt. That's also going to bring down iridium, I think. Yeah. A lot of your meteor showers, and we're about to create one anyways. So that should jumpstart our heat. So pressure's still going good. Heat should start cranking. Unfortunately, because we just had a storm, now I gotta figure out where all these ones are going. Oh, look at them fall. Come to Papa. Or don't. That's great. Do they just disappear into the mountain? Nope, they ended up on this ledge. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I'll grab you too. Why not? Okay, so it looks like the ship got hammered. And I guess this is really why you end up with so much of these two. I think I had like something like at least 5 or 6 rockets of each of these done, so I could keep like pressure and fire going and heat going. If not more. Okay. Grab some of these ones too. Okay. So yeah, the idea was to play Planet Crafter today because it seemed like people did like it, and I figured I would give people who wanted that some time. I will go through all the games I am playing. So the 3 main ones we're going with right now is Outbound, Planet Crafter, and of course Subnautica 2. I do have other games I want to play. Maybe we'll keep about 3 in rotation, and then we'll switch it up after that. Like I have some. I think we'll play a couple like. The games don't really matter. I think what I really want to do is like a couple serious games, and then a super chill game or a semi-serious like this, where it's like it's survival and crafting and stuff. But then you have like Outbound that is like super chill and like really easy going. And then I've already beat Requiem. I guess I could play it again on the channel if anybody wants it. I also need to play. I was replaying the Final Fantasies, and I kind of am just playing through 5 right now, but I would like to get to 6 because I think 6 cuts off. For me, 1 through 6 is your basic original Final Fantasies, the way they were intended. You know, little sprites, turn-based. 7 changes that with like cut screens, and you're more like blocky-ish characters. And then of course 8 changed with the love story where you're actually like people and stuff. And then so on. So 1 through 6 I think is like the pixel remastered. Those are the pixel characters. So I wanted to replay all of those. And I recently bought them. So I skipped 1 and 2. Only because I don't need to play them. 2 I don't want to play. 1 is fine. 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all hitting for me. 5 I like less, only because like there's a big emphasis on the beast, the tamer, or no, not even the tamer. The beast mage that gets the moves, the blue mage, and I don't like that character typically, but it's kind of necessary in that game because they're kind of hard hitting right off the bat. So if we see our heat is going a little better now, a little bit. It'll really take off once I get the next heat dispenser. What did I just get? Not this. I've had this. And I thought it said aura extractor. So at oxygen though, that's the problem. So maybe I'll just build more heat units, because I do have the available resources to build a couple more of these. I'd have more if I would have done the pressure rocket, but maybe we will do a pressure rocket here soon. I just need another rocket. What does a rocket take? Well, yeah, I can do it now. Yeah, because that's my only rod of iridium. I can get more iridium in the cave though, so that doesn't really matter either. Maybe that's what we'll go do now. We'll go get iridium because we need it. Oh, I should grab oxygen. Let me grab some cobalt. 4. Just so I have oxygen to take with me. I don't think I'm going to need it. But just in case. Alrighty. Yeah, I wish there was a little more story to this one. I know there is story, especially in a little while, but it's a little too non-existent. Like where you have Subnautica. Subnautica is half like exploration and base building, and almost half story. So it's more meaningful. It keeps you in the game. So just as you're getting like a little bored and taken out by building a base, then you're building. Then you're looking at comms from other people and stuff, and you're getting lore for the game. So it does have like the backup of the game, and there's a lot more to exploration in that game. But this is a lovely game too. And I had to grab that, which is going to put a damper on my stuff. I guess I didn't have to. I wanted to. But we can come back. Where are we here? We got one more spot. How much did we end up with? We ended up with 10, which gives us another rod. So I end up with 2 rods to make another 2 heat units. Because with the rocket launchers, at least from what I understand, the rockets multiply what you already are producing by 1,000. So they only work well dependent on how well you have built up stuff. I need a cobalt. Oh, I can't do that. Do need aluminum, but I don't think I need that. Oh, I just do this because I'm gonna need to anyways. Okay, so we want to know. I need 2 silicone, 2 titanium, 2 aluminum, 2 rods. Because I'm gonna build 2, and then I need an iron and a cobalt. So I have the aluminum. I need 1 more silicone and 2 titanium. Which is all the titanium I have left. Okay, and I need my other rod. And I still need the cobalt. Take the cobalt, put you away, and you. Okay. Let's do 2 more of these, and it shouldn't affect our power. I thought I had enough room for this. I kind of put the ladder in the wrong spot. It's embedded into the weird wall. Oh, and now this won't fit there. And yeah, this is getting kind of crowded, so definitely had to do that. So, with a couple more heat going, is that going any better? Doesn't look like it. But now you can see we were at 1720 PK per second. Now we're at 2290 per second. I mean, the whole problem really is that this just doesn't produce as much heat as we really want. We really want this that produces twice, almost over twice, 2.5 times what this produces. So we have to wait for that. And what are our big oxygen makers? Since I don't have the rockets yet. Is an oxygen rocket something I get from one of these? Not that one, at least. No. Oh, wait. Nope, that's this. Well, that is an oxygen one, but I think there is a different oxygen one. It might be in with the biomass stuff here. Yeah, plant rocket. The only problem is we are not really producing plants either. This does do oxygen, so I should do more of these. It's just so small amount, but I guess if I do a bunch of them, every bit helps. Oh, these do good too. Yeah, like 127 oxygen, and that one needs the eggplant. And this does 108. Why don't we do a couple more of these? And then I'll make eggplants. I think I was standing in the way there. Come on. Oh, that was a bad one. Oh, and I don't have an eggplant on me. Alright, so let's put that in there. Now we need another power plant. An iridium rod. I need more water. And a couple more of those. Thankfully I have a bunch of these now. And for some reason you can still make stuff out of these even though there's no power. Because the game wouldn't work correctly then. I think that was everything I needed to make melon. Yep. Campers. Good enough. Okay, so now we have that. Should build a second one, but I don't know if I have the stuff for a second one. Yeah, I just need an iron. Doo-doo-doo, and another eggplant. Oh, I only needed 9 iridium, not 10. Or uranium. Sorry. Food and water. I don't need this much food. I also don't need that one taking up space. So now so plants, that is the real one, but I think biomass, yeah, these both make plants. This one makes a lot of plants. So as soon as I can do this, I should. So we just need to wait for the eggplant. I have everything else. But in the meantime, we can make a couple of these. 2 aluminum, 2 oh, it's right up there. 2 aluminum, 2 magnesium, 2 Lermoderma plants. And I need 2 more water. And I don't have it. Right. So it takes 3.5 minutes. No, it takes 2.5 minutes. Does that help at all? Kinda. I don't have a lot helping me either. I should just do more plant beds too. These don't do plants though, just oxygen. And now I need more water. Yeah, let's see. Okay, there's water. Let's lay out another super spreader here. Okay. Oh, there are the other things, but I don't have them yet. No. You do get enhancers, and then you find like these items that allow you to enhance things. One of them is plants. Let's go ahead and do the vehicle station next. I need more iridium. Let's go get that done. I'm just going to do this. I do need more water. Wait. I won't be over here very long. Just fill up what I can. What, Salem? My kitty's yelling at me. Well, not yelling at me, just whining to me. Oops, there was a couple pieces over there. There's another chest over on this side. Let's see what we got here. Or at least there used to be. Maybe not anymore. Maybe it's down there. Yeah, there. I mean, it's a bunch of stuff I don't really need, but whatever. Let's see, this is. I can wait. There. Got a little lost in the sauce there. How we doing here? I have still plenty of room. Over here. Grab a little more aluminum too. On the tree, or on the tree, on the pillar here. Here we go too. Why do I keep hitting down? Yeah. Okay. That was a good haul. Yeah. Get at least a couple more rods too. I don't have any room. Okay. So that was for making a rocket, which I need one more uranium and a super alloy. Or uranium. And a super alloy. And this time we're going to do the pressure one, just so that we do the pressure as well. We need a rocket, a couple of super alloys, and this silicon. This will also drop uridium, so that we have, whoa, so that we can pick up more of that. I didn't see a whole lot of other uranium. Maybe over there there's some. But I think I picked up most of the ones that fell in this area. Yeah. Preparing. So pressure is getting up there. Did it already switch? I wonder how quickly that switches over. Looks like it already did. Almost maybe like as soon as you set off the rocket, it does that. Okay, so let's... We had to use iridium to get more iridium. Okay, there we go. That could have been problematic. Oh, I don't have any more titanium. Let's grab some. Let's see, where else did we get to see any drop? There's some. It's tough because they roll and they kind of like get caught up. But these rocks will go away fairly quickly. Oh, my inventory's full anyways. And they should stick around. So, although unless I got all of the uranium, I didn't see any of the uranium stick around. How are we doing? We're at 77. And then we can make you. I would like to do 2. I have enough to do 2, so we will do 2. And that should give us some more plants, which that's good, because that's what we were struggling with. Oops, not aluminum. Here, you can do aluminum. This too. Okay. This. Beans already. Let's drop some beans in here. There we go. Okay. Alright, so what else do we need to make here? We need to make the vehicle. That's what I needed the rod for. 2 super alloy, 3 aluminum. And the rod. And then whatever I need to make the actual vehicle. We'll put it right here, why not? Of course. So you at least tell me what I need to make this. 2 rockets of uranium, iron, and silicone. I guess we could put it there for now. I do have some. Do I have the one that you really want? I do not. The one you really want is the one that allows it to pump oxygen, because otherwise it does not in your vehicle. So now we need more uranium. Nine. Rod. I need another water and 3 more super alloys. And I'm out of super alloys. Awesome. Let's go get more super alloy if we can. Oh, there's your uranium on top of the ship. So I guess I did miss some of that. Can you tell? Oh, what is going on here? Do they just not exist anymore or something? There we go. Guess I just have to come at them at a different angle. Ooh, that got very dark very quick. Okay, let's see what we can find here. I have cleared out a lot of this, so could have problems here. We can go back to the other area with the sulfur. And then there is one more area, that cave that I had mentioned, but didn't go to because we went to the sulfur area instead. Yeah, I'm not liking this. Yikes, I'm not seeing anything on this side. Do we have anything interesting in here? Not really interesting. Just resources I didn't grab. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, no. We got this. But new super alloys in there. Yeah, that might be it for up here. That's not good. Well, that's helpful. That's at least enough for me for what I need. Does not help me in the long run. Okay, so let's head over here. Oh, look, Aurora Borealis. Auroras. Which are very nice coloring. I was going to try and go to that cave, but I don't have enough oxygen to go to the cave. So I have to go to the sulfur area first. There's probably not a whole lot left here either. But there is a base where I can get oxygen and then come around the corner here and see about this cave. I also don't have a lot of room either. I'm not taking it right now. I do want that. But you can have some of that. And that. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh, yeah, maybe we still have some more. Good. Let's get some hair real quick. Let me grab you real quick. Oh, well, that's silicone. Really see anymore. Debated on getting the blue stuff, the osmium, or oh, there's one. Here's another. Oh, good. At least we're finding more. 2 more would be great if I could find them. I think we're out. See, I don't think any end up here. I think it's only in the mist area. And then I don't think I want to actually be here, because from what I remember, you start getting pelted with rocks. I will take you, though. And you. And use you. And then grab you. And then we can head back down. Am I going the right way, though? Yes, that's why we're going down. That's not good. Are we not going to make it back to the little alcove here? Base? Woohoo! Perfect timing. And we can head back to base now. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. And my black kitty, Salem, likes to cuddle and whine. Right, Salem? Well, I don't know if you guys can actually hear her. I don't know how well it comes through on the mic. It is noise canceling, and if you can't hear my fan blowing right in my face, I doubt you can hear Salem, because she's not being overly loud. She's just like cooing a little bit, like. Chittering, I guess. I can't remember what they call cooings for birds. Okay, so now we have what we need to make another energy. Oh, I need a water. I need one more water. I'm just going to use this so I can grab water. Back in business. Alright, so I picked up a little more super alloys. Let's do this. Oh, agility boots 3. Yeah, there's where the explosive powder comes in. And don't know if I can make it. Oh, yes. Yes, I can. What else? 2 super alloys. Which I now have extra of. There we go. Supposed to be able to move faster and stuff, I guess. No, not only not do. Oh, that's right, because we were out of power the whole time. Just lovely. Well, these will go here. Those two in particular. Then I'll put this one there. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I had that right. Okay. Yep. Chimney rippers. Yeah. So, let's... Oh, I did pin the vehicle. I need 2 rockets. Oof. And I need 2 iridium rods, right? Do I have enough for that? Looks like it. That's 15, 16, 17, 18. That was what I needed. Oh, might as well grab 4 of you. 2 of you. Then might as well grab you. And I need a silicone. Oh, and I need one more uranium. Damn, I always mix those up. Alright, and so we just need the silicone now. Okay, now I can make the vehicle. vertical, even though it's not really worth making it yet, because I can't air. Right? Yes, air still goes down. I don't know if that's something you get from a chip, because that's an inventory increase. Nope. At least not there, which is where I would have thought it would have been. So, which means it's something you randomly pull from a chest. If my heat goes a little faster, I could get the biodome, which is for butterflies, which gives you plants and biomass. So that's also helpful. The algae. Let's see about doing the algae. What do we need for the algae again? Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, I need another magnesium. I'm not seeing any aerial. Back. So these are good because algae becomes important later too. I just don't really want them bumping into each other here. I guess it doesn't really matter. Because I don't think they spread out as much as I think the boundaries are. But that's good. Okay, so now we have two of the algae makers. So they're making biomass. Right, they are making plants at 0.8, better than the 0.19 though. And they are making oxygen, which is also helpful. Not enough to notice here, but until we can get that rocket, yeah. So this is still slow going. And an algae generator 2 first before we get the plant one. We don't get the plant one at 175. Oh my god. But at least, oh no, this is the butterfly dome. So what is the one we get here? Oh, is it the tree one? Because, yeah, this is just plants. Yeah, the next ones would be trees. Bees and trees. But that's not going to come out for a while either. Right? 12. We're a little over halfway there. But if we make more heat, we could up that game. But I need these, and I don't That one's not sitting in the right way. How did I not notice that? That's egregious. There. Yikes. Yeah, so what I could do is, if I have, no, I don't have any more super alloy. Ugh. My power plants are in the ceiling. I don't know why they sit like that, but they do. What I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and end it here. If I do another video, we'll probably explore the big rocket ship some more, and see if there's more rockets. Excuse me. If not, we have to look into other areas for chests. So, alright, well, thank you if you're watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.